The internet comes with an overload of information. Though this is a benefit to most teachers and students, the internet has a dark side. Photoshop shows you pictures of things that didn't actually happen. Websites have articles with fake content, and amateur journalists invent impressive statistics that are actually a joke. On the internet, anything may look real, but it isn't. Think twice before you cite. Welcome again to EdTech School. This is Lucy from Book Widgets, and in this fake news video, I'll give you the best fact-checking tips, resources and tools you can use to teach your students all about fake news. Let's go, but don't forget to subscribe first. I have two great fact-checking lesson resources you can use right away: the fact-checking checklist and a fake news worksheet. If you want your students to state the right articles, you should teach them how to fact-check their resources. With this checklist, students can distinguish trustworthy resources from fake news. Here's a little tip already. The most important step towards teaching your students fact-checking is to make them aware that everyone can create content. Yes, even themselves. It's a great idea for your students to start blogging as well on a classroom blog that is curated by the teacher. As I've already mentioned, I also created a worksheet you can use in your lessons about fake news. It's based on this great lesson plan of ThoughtCo and is intended for grades 9 to 12. The worksheet covers 2 complete class periods and includes a real news versus a fake news example. I'll share the link to the digital worksheet in the description. It's hard to distinguish real news from fake news, even for me. Here are a few fact-checking tools that might help you and your students with finding out the truth about certain articles. PolitiFact is a fact-checking website that focuses on statements and claims made in the political landscape of the US. There's also a global edition of that site that tackles stories from other parts of the world as well. The fact-checking website has a truth-o-meter, which assesses the level of truth in a statement. Next, factcheck.org. This is a fact-checking website with an established history of journalistic severity. On top of that, FactCheck is one of the partners Facebook has recruited to combat viral fake news. And third, All Sides, not really a fact-checking website, but something else that can be of use. All Sides curates stories from right, centered and left-leaning media so that student readers can compare how bias influences reporting on topics. Though fact-checking websites are a big help, it's even easier to just give your students websites that are known for their trustworthy content. Here are some good websites. The first one is Newsela. This website builds reading comprehension through leveled articles, real-time assessments and actionable insights. Students can read articles at their own pace. The website focuses on science, social studies and current events. The second website is the Learning Network. This is a New York Times blog for students. They offer classroom resources from lesson plans and writing prompts to news quizzes, student contests and more. All the resources are based on the articles, essays, photos, videos and graphics published on newyorktimes.com. And last, Scholastic News. Primary teachers rely on Scholastic's articles and lesson resources to engage their students, build non-fiction reading skills and increase content area knowledge. As a writing exercise on fake news, you could let your students write their own fake news article. Let your students use the checklist in reverse to create the world's best fake news. Here are some tools you can use for your newspaper activity for your classroom. The first one is a fake newspaper generator tool. This website lets you create your own fake newspaper and in it an article with a catchy headline. The result is a snippet of your newspaper. The second tool is the online newspaper generator. Add a newspaper name, a headline, the author's name, a picture of yourself and the article text. You'll get an image that looks just like a newspaper article. And last but not least, the breaking news generator. Create a breaking news image that looks real. Choose your own news channel, headline, description, date, place and background image. That's it when it comes to fact-checking classroom tools and resources. I hope you got some new ideas. Like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.